My name is Carla Ramirez, and today my topic will be on news. I will be talking about Jeffrey Epstein and the sex trafficking he and his former girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, committed. The audience will learn from this topic not only what these evil predators did to minor girls, but how their power of money led them to have contact with such important people, one being Donald Trump. This topic is important as Ghislaine was just charged with the crime of sex trafficking this past month in June, as well as a judge named Esther Salas' son was killed days after taking over Epstein's case. Epstein was born in Coney Island, New York. He got a job teaching at Delton College without a college degree, which does not make sense, but he did it. He also got a job at Bear Stearns and lied about his resume. And when they found out that he had lied, they decided to give him a second chance. I guess that's just what the power of money does. Epstein was a rich man who had houses in Palm Beach, Paris, New York, a ranch in New Mexico, owned a private island, a helicopter, and 2 jets. He knew important people such as Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Alan Dershowitz, Donald Trump, Lex Wexner, Harvey Weinstein, and politicians and businessmen. In January 25, 2012, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested and charged with soliciting prostitution and procuring a minor for prostitution. He was caught having a sexual pyramid scheme of sexually abusing minors. Ghislaine Maxwell was Epstein's right-hand person with helping to recruit these individuals of sexual abuse and manipulating them with his charisma. October 20, 2005 was the first search warrant that was done in his house, where they found nudity and pictures of naked children. He would take girls to his island and sexually exploit them, where Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew were also seen. He would call girls and tell them that he will pay them for them to give him a massage, but then he will sexually abuse these girls and later tell them, bring a friend and I'll give you money. And the girls, without, being a teenager, wanting money, wanting to buy expensive stuff, they will do it. And so that's how the pyramid began. In August 10, 2019, he committed suicide in the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York. Ghislaine was just charged in the month of June with the crimes of enticement of minors and sex trafficking of children, as she would have orgies with girls as young as 15 on the private islands owned by Jeffrey. Victims of Jeffrey would say that he will promise them giving them their dream career. He will promise them giving them a job. He would promise them sending them away for school, which he would, but then he would sexually abuse them. As well as Ghislaine, she would join Jeffrey. As one victim explained, Ghislaine would call the girls into Jeffrey's room, I guess, and basically she would lay with them and, do sexual acts. Ghislaine was the one who would train girls to be sex slaves. This topic is important as Jeffrey Epstein was friends with Donald Trump, which is our president. So how do we know if Donald Trump is doing this on the low? Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Harvey Weinstein were all seen on the island, including politicians, on the island where they would sexually abuse minors. Donald Trump once claimed that, quotation marks, "I've known Jeff for 15 years. Terrific guy. He likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side." So what makes you think about this? Is Donald Trump sexually abusing minors and paying families millions of dollars for them to be quiet? Judge Esther Salas took over Epstein's case, and days later, her son was killed. Did someone send this person to kill her son so she could get distracted and just leave the case alone? Or what do you think? There's been a lot of theories going on saying that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein both will pay families to basically have sex with their daughters as young as 12, 11, 10, and they'll pay them so much money so they can stay quiet. Like, is our government really doing that? Do we really can we trust our government? This topic is important as it is recent. It happened last month, and I don't know if you heard, but in the ICE detention, there's been 1,500 kids missing. How do we not know that the government, how do we not know that Ghislaine probably took these children and is sex trafficking them? It is something that we will find out in the future as everything comes out to light.